Six Flags Fiesta Texas is the park that turned me into a thoosie. The query wall, the ride lineup, and the way the Six Flags is just managed better really sets it apart from all the other parks I've been to. The query wall is the star of the show here, and it surrounds the whole park. Some coasters interact with it, and it is genuinely the coolest thing ever. 13 years ago on this week, I visited Fiesta Texas for the first time. And do you know what happened 13 years ago? Iron Rattler happened 13 years ago. Iron Rattler is the best coaster in the state of Texas, hands down, without a shadow of a doubt, no competition. It's the first RMC I've ever seen in person, but I won't lie, I didn't ride it the first time I visited the park. The wait time was 100 minutes and the temperature was 100 degrees, and I am from Chicago, so that was simply not in the cards. But I can confidently say that Iron Rattler is in my top 2 roller coasters that I've ever ridden. Tatsu is still number 1, but Iron Rattler has my favorite first drop on any roller coaster I've ridden so far. Okay, so I thought Dr. Diabolical was a DC villain, but it turns out she is a original character for Six Flags for this steampunk district here, and I love that. Dr. Diabolical almost feels like a Disney ride because they give you a pre-show and there's on-ride audio. Yeah, the theming in this park is absolutely bonkers.
I'm so excited to finally meet you. Of course, I am Dr. Diabolical. Your fear will feed my army of ravenous creatures.
Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger is my first and only dive coaster that I've been on, and the first drop is really not scary, and I'm scared of heights. The ride is fun, so if you're worried about hanging at the top, fear not, my friend. Wonder Woman and Iron Rattler usually fight for the number 1 spot at this park. Now, Wonder Woman is the first Raptor or single rail RMC that's ever been built, and because it's a prototype, it gets a lot of downtime, in my experience. That first drop is absolutely crazy, and the ride is super smooth, but it is very short. It's intense, but it's a really short ride, so I'm not quite sure where I would rank it. And the way you sit in Raptors is unique too. I'm still forming an opinion on this ride model, to be honest. But Poltergeist is another coaster that is themed very well. In 2013, I rode this before the refurbishments, and it was yellow and rough. But now the coaster is painted green and it's themed to a haunted house, and when you go in the queue, the lights flicker. It's super cool.
All clear! Do you guys want to go now, or now?
Poltergeist isn't my favorite ride in the park. However, I do find myself riding it every time I visit the park. There's something charming about it. Fiesta Texas is home to the world's first SNS 4D free spin, which is their Batman. The year this thing was announced, I was super excited, but I still haven't been on it yet. I really have to be in the mood for rides that spin, and you can find these at a lot of parks. I've been to the one at Over Texas. I did hear that this one is the best, but it was down last time I went. I think that the boardwalk is the weakest area of the park, if we're being honest. I didn't know it existed, and I didn't go over there until the 3rd time I visited this park. There's a Pandemonium, and there's a couple of flat rides, and I'm honestly surprised they didn't put the new family coaster here. I have heard amazing things about Joker Carnival of Chaos, which is that pendulum ride you see on the left. However, it is a spinning ride, and these rides make me pass out, so I haven't been on it yet. But I heard that it's themed to a fun house, so I definitely want to check it out. When I'm feeling brave, I will let you know how I feel about this ride. If you are going to Six Flags Fiesta Texas, it is mandatory that you get on this train ride around the park. You get to see the query wall and you get to go under it, and you get to pass a bunch of roller coasters that you can't get views from anywhere else in the park. It's just a really scenic and fun time, so get on the train if you're here. Superman Krypton Coaster is one of the first roller coasters that you'll pass by when you're on this train ride. And it's one of those coasters that drops off of the query wall. That loop is so big, you feel like you almost won't make it through. Krypton Coaster was my favorite ride when I first visited this park, and it was my favorite roller coaster from 2013 to 2022 when I rode Mr. Freeze for the first time. And Krypton Coaster left such a good impression on me, I can't find myself to hate Scream at Magic Mountain. I love the layout of Fiesta Texas because it doesn't feel like an overwhelmingly huge park, and it doesn't feel so small that you'll get bored. It's just the perfect size to have fun with your family or friends. Even if you're a big coaster enthusiast or not, like, it's just perfect. This park does have a boomerang. It was closed on this day that I recorded, but this is the only boomerang clone that I've been on ever. I would give it a 6.5 out of 10. It's not a bad ride at all. It's just a one-trick pony, I would say. Fiesta Texas is home to my favorite Rapids ride, Gully Washer. When I visited last year, the ride was dry for some reason. It was August 1st, so I really don't know why the ride wasn't operating, but it's cool because bystanders can splash riders with this little device here, and I think that's pretty silly and fun. Roadrunner Express is the white coaster next to Iron Rattler, and yeah. Roadrunner Express is a thrill ride in a family coaster's wig. I can't tell you what seat I was in when this happened, but this ride whipped my head and neck back so viciously. And despite that, it's still my favorite mine train. The food hall at Fiesta Texas literally saved our lives. Yes, bring your portable fan with you, but I think that all parks, if they're gonna be in the blazing heat, like 100 degrees, they need an indoor food court, at least. I've been to this park 3 times, and whenever I go, everything is pretty much a walk-on or less than a 20-minute wait, which is a win in my book. I'm making it a priority to make it to Roller Coaster Rodeo next year when Werewolf Gorge opens. Is this park worth a visit? Absolutely. It's worth a plane ride, it's worth a road trip. Just go to San Antonio if you're a thoosie. Don't hesitate, don't walk, run. And yeah, me telling you to go is your sign to go to San Antonio's Fiesta Texas.